Welcome back to another episode of Fate Kaleid liner Prisma Illya. So in the previous episode, we ended on a cliffhanger because we are in the middle of the battle between Rin, Luvia, and Salter, right? So it's a very intense battle so far, and there have been so many things happening. First of all, Ilia and EMIYA tried to take her on with not much success or any success whatsoever, and then fortunately, Rin and Luvia got back up, and they're now kind of like they're strategizing, you know. They have a plan right now. They weren't doing much damage at the beginning, but then Rin went close and personal against Salter to distract her and stuff. And then Luvia, in the meantime, was kind of like inscribing some magic sigils and stuff like that. I don't know what exactly she's doing, but she's doing some magecraft. And they said that this magecraft is going to be strong enough to even blow away the mana shield that Saber has. So let's see if that's true. Let's see what kind of damage it does, and let's see how they defeat Salter. The other big thing that you guys also did say that I want to talk about before we go into the episode is I think I mentioned in the previous episode that Salter is equal, if not a bit stronger than Heracles, and you guys said that that was only the case in Heaven's Field because of she had basically unlimited mana from the Grail. Normally Salter wouldn't be nearly that strong because obviously she would have to preserve mana. She couldn't just willy-nilly use her noble phantasms however she likes and stuff like that. She would have to be more careful with it, and she would be nerfed a lot. So Heracles is still kind of like deemed as the strongest servant of the 5th Holy Grail War, right? That makes sense. Obviously, the only one who could kind of rival him at that time would be Gilgamesh, but he's not really a servant of the 5th Holy Grail War. But yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, that would make sense. But still, I wonder how the power scaling is gonna work of this. But I guess we'll find out. There's so many things I want to know about the series, but only time will tell. So if you want to watch this uncut and unblurred, it's gonna be on my Patreon as always down in the description. And let's go into Fate Kaleid liner Prisma Illya episode 6. I wonder if they're ever gonna even talk about the ears and the animal features, or if it's just something like, don't worry about it, you know? Yep, I remember that. This OST is so good. Five of them. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Surely this is gonna hurt. Let's see. Oh, the way that they do these. It's like a double cliffhanger from the previous episode and in this one as well. Blank Knight's End. What's happening? They just made the Niagara Falls. Oh, you jinxed it. Flag. Flag.
なりませんわね、遠ざかり。
I have a bad feeling, guys. The mirror world is still here, guys. Something's happening. Excuse me. God damn. She's going hard. And here we go. Sapphire and Ruby, go back to your original masters. Or I guess secondary masters. Whoa! That was an insane attack, yes. Here we go. Oh, don't! Flag collected. Whoop. She's so cool. I just love Saber. All iterations. All Saber faces. Here we go! Taliban Morgan! Wait, I'm replaying that. I feel like this is something that I shouldn't overthink, because this is like the first iteration of like, I believe this might be the first iteration of Salter in anime form, right? So I don't think I should be overthinking why she said Excalibur instead of Excalibur Morgan, even though the noble phantasm of Salter is Excalibur Morgan, not Excalibur. But I don't think there's too much to that. I think I am overthinking it if I think too deep about that. So I'm just gonna move on. But I was fully expecting her to go Excalibur Morgan instead of just Excalibur. But maybe the concept of Excalibur Morgan wasn't a thing all the way back here in this iteration of Salter. God damn! God damn, dude, the damage. That's my question. No. Nope. Where are they? Show me them. They're there somewhere. Without a scratch. Like, what do you do against this? You don't even have Ruby or Sapphire. You're a normal human. You're not even a mage at this point. Or at least Ilia isn't. Oh no. Dude, this is chaos. Oh! Wait. Whoa! What the fuck is happening? Karlborg! Dude, the OST! She's downloading the card onto herself? Yes! Yes! It's EMIYA! UBW! There's no way. If she says the chant, I'm gonna lose it. The OST! Roayas! Is it 8 petals? I think it's 8 petal, the Roayas. That's the same power as EMIYA, not the Shiro 4 petal one. This is way too hype. Yo, she's projecting. Oh, the animation as well. Yo! Whoa! Whoa! Wow! She destroyed the flow of like magecraft or mana. Yes! Yes! Wait, I'm waiting. No, 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 no. Oh! Calm down. Calm down. Wow. Okay, for a second there, I thought she was actually gonna do the chant. I was gonna lose it. I was gonna lose it if she started chanting it. But, wow, where do I start? So, she unlocked some kind of ability where she can install the card onto herself and kind of like be possessed by the heroic spirit, kind of like go on autopilot, which is actually pretty similar to what happened to Shiro, but a lot more powerful, because when Shiro did the projection of like projecting the weapons, right, that for a few seconds after projection, he would gain the ability of, or like the skills of the actual original wielder of the weapons, right? He would kind of be possessed by the wielder of the weapons for a few seconds. But here, she just fully installs the card or the actual heroic spirit into herself and goes on autopilot, which is insane. Holy fuck. And it's fully archer. Jesus Christ. Also, she did the thing with the lens, right? I think it's one of the lenses of the Knights of Round Table, right? The lens that she uses in the bow. I think so. I know it's like one of the important lenses. It could be from someone else though. But either way, that's hype. Insanely hype. I never in a million years expected that. I wonder what that entire thing with Ilia is gonna end up being. Like, that's obviously a lot of lore that's gonna get added on to Ilia as a character, but I didn't expect EMIYA to make an appearance like this, and I am so happy that he did. Oh, I am so happy. Oh my god. Oh, yes! She also looks a lot like Mordred Ilia here. Like a younger Mordred, you know, but the outfit is very Mordred coded. Speaking of Mordred, this battle is insane. Oh! Excalibur! Here it is! The mana of the fallen heroic spirits. Bro! Okay, I'm gonna wait until the end. Oh, here's the ending. Okay. What the fuck? More! Yes. Wow. 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 Holy wow. Okay. What an episode. What an insane, absolutely insane episode. So, there's so many things I want to talk about here. So, first of all, yeah, definitely the best episode so far. Just insanity happening. and I can see why you guys hyped up this episode so much. I was like, I wonder what it's gonna be all about. Like at the beginning of the episode, what I thought, like the vibe that it gave me was a kind of similar vibe to the Rin episode in Fate Zero, you know, where I was like, oh, maybe Ilya's gonna like awaken some kind of like mage craft. She's gonna become a mage, and she's gonna level up a bit and kind of like, you know, get a Rin moment where she gets that surge of energy and stuff. This is not what I expected at all. I did not expect it to go this way. Like her being able to like have a actual lock within her, which obviously we're gonna find out more about in the future, but having some kind of lock in her and then unlocking that lock and then being able to install the cards into her and being possessed by the heroic spirit and go on autopilot to just fight the opponent as that heroic spirit. Bro, what? Insane. So I feel like up until this point, we've never seen EMIYA. Well, EMIYA has traced a few noble phantasms, right? Obviously, like one of them, as I said, the lens that he shoots is a noble phantasm in itself. Kaleid is a noble phantasm. I'm pretty sure those daggers, I don't know if they're noble phantasms or just weapons, but he has traced like actual noble phantasms before, like, but he's never done anything quite as powerful as Excalibur, right? Because I'm pretty sure the more powerful the noble phantasm, the harder it would be to trace. At least that's what my logic tells me. And I'm pretty sure this is like stronger than anything we've seen EMIYA actually do. But trace entire Excalibur, insane, and go against Excalibur Morgan. As I said, I don't think there's too much to think about when it comes to Salter just saying Excalibur instead of Excalibur Morgan. I do think that that's kind of just like one of those things where it's nothing to think about. So I'm not gonna put too much weight on it, but it is an interesting detail that I kind of I guess picked up on. But yeah, apart from that entire insanity that happened there. So the part at the end here, I wonder what Miyu is feeling, right? I wonder if she's feeling maybe a bit frustrated with herself because she isn't as strong as Ilia. I wonder if she's feeling a bit maybe envious, maybe, or maybe she's feeling, I don't know what exactly is going through her head. Maybe she's genuinely, like, I'm sure there's part of her that's actually genuinely happy for Ilia. Maybe she's feeling worried for Ilia because it seems to hurt her, or not hurt her, but like it exhausts her so much. I don't know. I wonder what kind of emotions are going through Miyu's head right now. I'm sure we'll see it next, like in the next episode, maybe in the coming episodes. But yeah, wow, what the fuck? So I wonder what the time limit is on using this. I'm guessing, my guess would be that the only thing that's kind of like keeping you from using it is actually it drains a lot of mana, right? I'm guessing that the reason she passed out here is because it basically drained all of her mana, right? And I'm guessing if she had more mana, she could potentially like do multiple installs. But yeah, I'm guessing every single time that she's gonna use it, it's gonna basically knock her out for the rest of the fight, right? That would be my guess, but I guess we'll see how it's gonna go. Holy fuck though. What an insane way to bring Archer back, because I was kind of like, not upset necessarily, but I was kind of like a bit sad that we're not going to be seeing EMIYA because, oh, we already have him as a card and stuff like that, right? But long and behold, EMIYA in the flesh, kind of, sort of, not really. But yeah, EMIYA in the flesh of his stepsister. Half-sister. No, stepsister. It is stepsister. Yeah, it is stepsister. In the flesh of his stepsister showing up. Obviously, there's still a lot of things to work out about, like Ilia and stuff like that. Like, what exactly is she and stuff. But we'll get to that in the future, I'm sure. So I'm just insanely hooked in to the entire world, and I want to know more about the lore. I want to know more about the backstories, or yeah, just the backstory of Ilia. About now, more than ever, I want to know if Iriswil and Kiritsugu had anything to do with the entire lock things situation. We'll find out. We will find out in the future. But also, it makes me kind of think that because Ilia didn't know about mages at all, so it makes me think that she has like someone, presumably Iriswil, or what's Iriswil's grandpa? What's his name again? Like, he's the ringleader, you know, of the entire thing. I remember them mentioning him during Zero, right? In episode 1, I think they mentioned him. Maybe he has something to do with him. Maybe they kind of like erased or locked away memories of Ilya's childhood, and then moved her to Fuki, and they were like, yeah, you're a normal girl here. You don't remember anything that happened in your childhood. Maybe that's why she doesn't remember Kiritsugu and Arisville as much. I don't know. So many questions, zero answers so far. So I'm excited to find out all of those things in the future, but for now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.